Well, hi Aquarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card of the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. And here we go. For Aquarius, what can you expect coming up in your life? Aquarius. Any advice is always welcome here. Let's see what we have. Put them out in the order that they came out. Aquarius. Ooh, that pentacle you've been waiting for. Ah. Okay, got a couple cards left over for the next section of the reading. So Aquarius, the overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. That is all about commitment, security, groundedness. This is a wonderful card to have surrounding your entire reading. Let's find out why it's here. I have the King of Pentacles up in your highest energy. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But here you are. This is your energy. Male or female, they're all male or female, and you're looking at the pentacle as if you cherish it, as if you're looking for your future, as if you're really planning a future and trying to figure out how it looks in the future. So these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. It's that pentacle, security, stability, groundedness, perhaps even a commitment. Now, the King of Pentacles is right next to the Five of Wands. So this is like mental struggles, stress, anxiety, confusion about the Pentacles, because it's right between these two. Is it ever going to happen? Where is it? What is it? Is it even worth hoping for? You know, it's just like you're just up in your head about it. You're confused. Here's another card of confusion right next to the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. So it's like one day you're like, yeah, okay, the groundedness, the commitment, whatever it is that you're seeking here, as far as that goes, one day you feel hopeful and the next day you're not hopeful. It's like a roller coaster ride, up and down, up and down. You're kind of all over the place on trying to figure out what's going on. See those rocky waters and those ships are just bouncing? Yeah, you're very unsettled. You're very unbalanced about this whole situation. The Five of Wands also can signify some arguing of sorts with someone about this. I have the King of Wands under the King of Pentacles. These are two very mature-minded energies. The King of Wands is in your energy, is holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and has their hand on the hip with the other hand. They're ready to get up. You're ready to get up and move forward towards something more grounded, more stable. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you're ready. You want to move forward. You want to be grounded. You want to be secure. You want to get out of this energy here of not knowing. You're up in your head about this. I got the Nine of Swords. And these are swords of truth and clarity, and they keep coming through your mind like quiet times. Anytime you have quiet moments. And they're over and over and over, a little torturous. And it's the confusion. The confusion has really got you, up in your head here. I have the Page of Pentacles under the King of Wands. You're really looking at that pentacle. Where is it? What does your future hold for you? This is young energy, the Page of Pentacles. But you're looking at the pentacle as if it's a crystal ball, and you're trying to see the future. How is this going to work out? Because you are all over the place in your head. It's right next to the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is right under the Ace of Pentacles. You have a lot of love. There should be a lot of love between you and someone else here. This is an equal exchange of love, 10 cups, union between two people, commitment, okay, security. Got children dancing. That's really family, a family-oriented card. Sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, so you're wondering where this loving relationship is headed because you don't feel like it's headed toward a commitment, or you wouldn't be up in your head like this, and you are ready to move towards that commitment. Right next to the Ten of Cups is the Justice card, and this is under the Nine of Swords. So what you're doing is you're starting to become on guard. You've got your sword up in self-defense. You're trying to stay balanced. It's hard, and when you're alone, you're not really balanced, but you're showing a face to others of being balanced and that you got it together. um, but this is like self-justice, and you are really looking out for yourself here, more so than what other people might think. You're very much on guard, and you're paying attention to everything. You are in love. I think they love you too with this Ten of Cups here. You're just really like, where is that commitment? Because you want to stay grounded. You need to keep your scales balanced. Did I say this is the card for Libra? So Libra could be strong in your chart or their chart around this reading. I think I did. But yeah, it's hard. It's difficult to, put on a happy face and yet still feel like you're in self-protection mode and that everything's okay, to present yourself like everything's okay when in your private time, you're really worried about that. You're really, that this isn't going anywhere. You might be wasting your time. More cards for the second part of this reading, please, universe. Come on now. Get a hold of those. Oh, I thought there was one in there. Well, let's see if that's enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's enough. We got one extra card, too. Okay. So, Aquarius, I have the Six of Pentacles next to the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's sometimes you feel like you're being breadcrumbed in this relationship. They do throw your scales off balance. That's why it's so hard to keep them balanced down here. And you feel like they're just feeding enough to the relationship to keep you hanging in there. And that's when you're on the downside of this loop-de-loop that you're doing, this confusion with the Pentacles. And then next to the Six of Pentacles, I have the Three of Wands. So this is you holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're looking out over the world. There's 3 ships out there, and you're really waiting and hoping that your ship is coming in. And that means that this pentacle from the person that you really love, you're really hoping it's coming in and that they really are your ship. You're confused about it, though. You've got some highs and lows going on here. I have the Moon card next to the Three of Wands. This is a card for Pisces, so Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is about hidden things to be revealed, or night turning to day, secrets being revealed. So I feel like there's something you don't know that will come to light. Let's find out what it is, if we can. I have the Fool card under the Six of Pentacles and next to the Nine of Swords. So this is like dancing along with your head in the clouds. This is like throwing caution to the wind, living in the moment. It's a really fun energy. But the thing is with the Fool is they usually find themselves at the edge of the cliff. And so someone always ends up looking forward, like towards the future. And I think that's what's happening with you. And the other person, I don't think has quite made it there yet. And this has really got you wondering, because the love is there, but, as far as commitment goes, that can be another issue. So, you're up in your head and you're thinking, geez, am I being a fool? Have I just let them play me and now heart's all involved and they don't love me like I thought they did, and all these. Oh. So next to the Fool card here, I have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is under the Three of Wands. Now, you know, this is you, okay, before you even got involved. You are stable, you are grounded, you have a job, you probably have a car, you probably have, an apartment. You're just self-confident. and very grounded. And this is your energy until you got involved here. And you still are that way. It's not like I'm saying that you're not that way anymore. It's just now that you want to share your pentacles with someone that you love. I have the Devil card next to the Nine of Pentacles and under the Moon. This is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns. But this is the energy of toxic. It's toxic energy. It's being tied to someone who might be tied to someone or something else. Now this might be what's revealed. There could be something tied to this person that you don't know about that you're going to find out about. It could be a person. It can be an addiction. It can be just about anything. It could be just an interfering, it could be a child. It could be just about anything, but that's why the Pentacle is not coming forward, okay? If you're wondering, you're all up in your head, what's going on here? There's something tied to your person, all right? And I think it will come to light. Let's see how this turns out if I can. I have the Nine of Cups under the Fool card next to the Justice card. Now, they are a soulmate. They are sincere about you, okay, because this is the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it, and it's a flower. You might have known them since college years or before, but you've definitely known them from another life. So there is a strong connection between the two of you, and that's what got you guys together to start with. So you're trying to stay balanced. You're trying to keep the energy in your mind that this is a real and solid connection. You're more than willing to work on it. I mean, this is under the Nine of Pentacles, but that's the kind of person you are. You do work on things. You want a partnership with this person. You want to build a future together with them, okay? So this is really what you want. You want to share your pentacles. You want them to share their pentacles. And you want to build more pentacles together and have a very solid and secure relationship. But you've been waiting. And you're waiting because there is an energy attached to them. Now, it needs to leave for this to all happen. And it might be leaving since, you know, I really see the Devil waving goodbye there. And it might be leaving, but it's a long time. It just feels like it's dragging on and on and on. I got the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for this relationship to actually blossom and bear fruit. It's just kind of budded, and that's about where it got. But the love is there. You're still waiting in this reading. You will find out what it is that's holding them back. It could be a past relationship. It could be a past marriage. It could be something that they just can't shake and come to terms with and trust themselves in order to hand out another pentacle or share their pentacles as of yet. So something's going to come to light here. I have the King of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So this is you, Aquarius. And you have your sword up. You're very much on guard about what they say, what they do, you know. So you're in self-protection mode, very mature energy, mature-minded. But male or female, this King of Swords is like you're really looking for the evidence. You're looking for the truth of the matter on why you're not coming forward with this pentacle. So let's see. I do feel like the Devil's energy might be leaving, but I do feel like it's taking time for this to happen. But you are good. You're good on your own, and you're just kind of up in your head. You feel like you might have leaped into something that you shouldn't have leaped into, because now the love is there, and I do think they love you back. Let's take out a universe card. Law of Attraction card. Let's see what the universe has to say about this situation. They really might, you know, come through for you. They're sincere with you. And swords are about conversation, so you really might have a conversation about this with them. So this is for our Aquarius card. I cannot create in the experience of another. So I'm going to read this card to you. You can read it anytime you want. And here we go. You cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is to set the example of joy. Become a being who thinks only of that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who does only that of which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotion. So find your happy place. When you start thinking about this other energy or darker energies around this this relationship, switch it over to how it would feel to have your commitment, how it would feel to move forward in this relationship. Talk and speak only of that of which you want, not of what you don't want, because you want to attract what you want. And that's what that card is all about. And so, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.